Here with Phil in London, and he put on our show tonight over at the Bull and Gate. So, what'd you think of the show tonight?
I thought it was a great show. I thought, as usual, it was a show missed by thousands of people. Like most of the shows I put on, full of brilliant bands, and no one came. But yeah, it was a fucking great show.
Cool. What do you do here?
Take a lot of drugs. In this room. No, seriously, what do I do? I put on 4 gigs a week. I do 3 at the Bull and Gate and 1 at the Monarch. And what else do? I do a record label with Sean and Marina. We had an interview with Marina previously from the organ. I also drive the bands in the van as well. Manage a few bands and generally try and have a good time with it.
Who do you manage?
Me and my partner Simon manage a band called Godlike Bass. We also manage a band called Animals That Swim. And we do things for various other bands. It's quite a long list, but like they're all on the newsletter. You know, we just get them a couple of gigs here, get them a couple of gigs there. You know, put them in contact with various people. You know, it's quite an underground network.
Do you let, like, underground American bands that not many people have heard of stay at your house?
Yeah, I do, yeah. I've had loads of bands staying here, but it works 2 ways, you know. I mean, I have bands from all over the country staying here, and it just means whenever I go out on tour with a band or a band go out of town, then I've got a place for them to stay. Usually, you know, 9 times out of 10 in the city they're playing in, the town they're playing in. So, but you know, that's what it's all about.
Yeah, man, I would totally agree with you there. I mean, it's just about meeting people and punk rock. What's the scene like here? London.
The scene here is pretty broken. Not enough people making the right connections. I mean, the scene in London itself, the scene is the scene. If you see what I mean, it's like everybody, most of the people who were there tonight were either in a band or they've got something to do with it. You know, they're putting records out or they're putting gigs on or they're managing a band. That is the scene in London. It's quite a shock for a lot of bands from overseas because they think London's really happening and all the gigs here are packed full of people and there's loads of punters who pay to get in. But it's not like that at all. The scene is like everybody on the scene is involved in it one way or another. But it's creative. It's a very creative scene.